wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swing man, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup.
Yeah.
Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Cunningham, the second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Bamba is out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Now here's Paul. Over Lillard. And it's Paul missing. Pass to Bay. Here he goes. Bamba trying to break free. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Booker with it. Cunningham's there. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down. And everybody cleared the way. I mean, clear the lane. We got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now here's Booker. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul dishes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ball against Lillard. Booker with no one around bangs home the trifecta.
Playing lines from Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. You're hoping he'll find you. You don't get his hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Paul passes to Ayton. Well-timed pass. And he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The vision of Paul is just extraordinary. An expert at finding passing lanes off the screen.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul dishes to Booker. Over Cunningham. Detroit with the rebound. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Paul after the basket by Detroit, and the wing jumper offline.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation.
Oh!
I like to see this. Look, he's reading the team. He finds the open man.
Now Booker, and he really played well against Denver. Ball outside. Ayton kicks to Booker. It's over Bay. Phoenix no good that time either.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Good on the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Kate Cunningham, #1. And, of course, Devin Booker.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're... hot, and it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes well, they're still making an impact.
Cunningham passes to Bamba. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Isaac. Over Paul, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint. Off the run. No good off the back of the rim. And so Lillard will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 13-point game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Bay, and the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Cunningham with it. Working on Booker. Nice shot there by Bamba.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Suns trail by 17. There's the pass to Booker. Now, here's Bridges. Paul, right side. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And the Pistons making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. The Pistons working the ball around now. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And the Suns call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Booker outside. Passes to Sharge. Bridges with it. His first shot coming late, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Lillard attacks him, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Driving to the basket. No good on the shot. Isaac with some nice deep. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 5 points so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Get over there.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Cunningham. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the middle, here's Booker, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Ball passes to Booker. He kicks to Johnson. Booker outside.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's around 30 points per clip, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Little, he's checked in for Bridges. Richardson comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Sharge up top. He's covered by Whiteside. In the corner, it's Richardson. Kicks it to Payne. This one for 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Pistons leading by 23. Here's Diallo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Johnson. Last game we saw him score 14. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And stolen by Diallo. And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. They get it back. Kicks it out to Lillard. Diallo with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Lillard, the pass to Diallo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now.
The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The free throw drops for Lillard. Exum, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Damian Lillard. He hits both from the stripe. And the Pistons with possession here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayes the pass to Exum. Pass delivered. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. We welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Richardson is out there with Payne. Then there's Saric, and it's Little in its small forward.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Payne. Detroit with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Hayes kicks to Diallo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, there's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
Now here's Payne. Ayton trying to break free. Payne can't hit. Now here's Hayes. Richardson cover. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Diallo's got 4 points in the quarter.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Richardson with it. Bamba picks him up. Yep, that one goes.
What an athlete Richardson is. Outstanding and knifing his way inside and converting.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto. Shot good by Diallo.
Tremendous adjustment in mid and hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
Pass to Crowder. Now here's Payne, covered by Hayes. Payne dishes to Crowder. And they recover it. And that one is good. Ayton's got 8.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
And the rejection by Ayton. Richardson outside. And Bamba comes to help. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Back to Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Exum. Richardson, no luck.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually the bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Payne after Dante Exum's bucket. And yes, it's good.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Hayes the pass to Bamba. Here's Liver. And another 3 for Detroit.
I get that pass there.
This is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Now here's Payne, covered by Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A moment here to see the numbers for Bamba. 1st in blocks, 8th in field goal percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in 3-point shooting.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Isaac's checked in for Detroit. And for the Suns, Booker, he's checked in for Richardson, and Paul subbed in for Payne.
Yeah, That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Booker. He's got 8. Ayton kicks to Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Love the poise of Paul. I mean, he doesn't get rattled. He's skilled at maintaining focus all the way up.
To the right side. Here's Hayes. Another 3 for Detroit.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
We see that a lot with so-called underdogs. I mean, the longer they hang around, the more dangerous they get, especially in overtime.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Hayes. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Now Paul. After Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go. Paul passes to Little. Teardrop shot. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hayes, defended by Paul. Now here's Diallo. He's got 10. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Crowder kicks to Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Exum with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. He dishes it to Paul. Over Bamba. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Exum with it. Ayton's there.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Isaac misses. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Detroit's gone 4-6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Hayes the pass to Diallo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Whiteside's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Bay comes in for Dante Exum, and Lillard subbed in for Hayes. Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Bridges. And the 3 off target. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Booker following the 3 by Detroit. Over Diallo. And the Suns miss again. they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Shards check in for DeAndre.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Now here's Booker. Bridges finds Shards. On the wing, Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot by Shards, no good. Diallo, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just got to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
The Suns have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Isaac. Diallo inside. He's against Bridges. Shot good by Diallo.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Now here's Diallo. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Booker looking around. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 31 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
The Pistons have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Booker outside. Sharch in the high post. Here's Johnson. No good again that time. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Going inside, and Lillard throws it down.
Lillard is a phenomenal ball. Terrific at getting to wherever he wants to go.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker outside. Looking to end his cold spell. No good there. And Detroit the other way now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Whiteside finds Lillard. Into the lane. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Shoots from 12. And it's Paul missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens with every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Bridges. 20 points for him last game against Denver. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Booker outside. Can they get it? The shot, no good. And so it's Detroit.
It's kind of mad when your brethren falls in love with it.